Microphone? There's Crowboy. Am I working? I feel like it hasn't been that long since I did well, maybe it has been. I feel like for the length that it's been, I've forgotten absolutely everything. Which I guess is partly because... Do I have sound? I was playing some sweet music earlier. Since December, Crowboy says. Indeed. And it probably wouldn't feel as weird if I didn't I took my computer in and got everything... the C drive was failing. Good old C drive, living up to the name. And so I've had to reinstall everything and try and get everything configured. And I got here at like 105. That's practically a record. Well, here we go. Can you guys hear that? Microphone, volumes. Do I sound loud? I'm going to turn myself down a little. Microphone. Hello, microphone. You guys can't hear the music? No game audio. Well, that's interesting. Now? Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear music now. There it is. Okay. It was a monitor. It was a monitor button. Don't worry, I got the monitor buttons. Monitor and output. It was on monitor and mute or something. I think I got everything going. I think we got it. This looks right. Different layout now. We got the fancy layout. Everybody's happy. Everybody's saying they missed the JeffM streams, which I appreciate. I miss doing them. I would have loved to have been back a month ago, but that's how long Micro Center takes to change a drive, apparently. Which, no shade to them, because I didn't want to have to figure out how to install Windows again and do all that nonsense. So here we are. Are you avowed by Avowed? Rotten Robo asks. How are the sound levels now that I have sweet music? Which there's not that much music in the game. Let's try and do it, right? Game is a tad loud. I'm happy to bump that down. How's that? Microphone. Testing volumes. Crowboy's here, Jawar's here, Takashi's here. Chill no Jutsu says excited for this. Just watch the segment on the podcast, and I'm almost convinced to buy it. Glad you're streaming it so I can check it out before committing. That is why I wanted to play it. It's synced up perfectly with our discussion about it. The review embargo just went up. Hopefully. And yeah, mostly I just want to play more Avowed. So we will hop in. I'll try and keep things as spoiler-free as I can. We got other missions and stuff we can do. We can run around the place where I am, which is apparently called Readceras. Is it? I don't think that's what this place is called. I think that was somewhere else. Let's see. Yeah, I was just doing I was just doing random stuff, so let me hold on. Look how fast that reload is. I've been specking into we'll go through all this stuff, but I've been specking into my dexterity, which was, oh, Jawar, hello. 5 big subs. I hope that moved the bonus overflow meter. But doo-doo-doo-doo, that's 5 big ones from Jawar. Thank you, Jawar. Always appreciate your support. Look at you guys. Let's see. Corboy says, reviews have been a bit mixed. I'm still very excited for it. Yeah, I haven't seen reviews. Everybody here has been pretty excited about it. Maybe going in with some low expectations for it. Rotten Robo says, I was just watching Giant Bomb play on their stream. The graphics are so good. Clothing looks so crazy realistic nowadays, he says. Yeah, I'm playing on Series X. We may stream the PC version at some point, but Obsidian has come a long way, no doubt. No doubt about it. And whatever, the shanty town that I'm in right now, the frame rate is a bit dodgier than in most places. This is probably the worst frame rate spot that I found, which makes it a terrible place to start a live stream, I suppose. But that's where I was when I went to sleep like a baby last time I was playing, so yeah, don't worry about that piece. Look at this. Oh, I need lockpicks. There's gonna be something good in there, though. So you got your loadouts. You got your. Oh, as I was saying, I started speccing into dexterity because on our rapid fire, the director said, when we asked about broken builds, she said, "Yeah, just pump a bunch of points into dexterity because it makes everything faster," and she was right. So listen to that advice. Yeah, I can believe the, mixed review scores. These kind of games are always not going to appeal to everyone in the first place. And it's a little... Oh, look at this. This is what I was looking for. Well, one of the things I was looking for. I think I have to find a couple of them. And I think just watching video of the game may not blow your socks off, but it feels good to play. Has been my surprise, and the fact that it's a little more focused than the big do everything go everywhere RPGs. Means the things that it does do, it does better, and it does in a little more of a satisfying way. So, Jawar asks, "What part of the game are you in now? Beginning or middle?" You know what? I'm like 25 hours in, I think, and I'm still pretty early. Let's see if I show completed quests. I've completed 2 main story quests, and there's a third one that we won't be doing for the sake of spoilers right now. But I'm in this area, and I want to say this is the first area, and there's other areas that you unlock. This place has been much bigger than I've expected. So I feel, oh yeah, there is, oh, nope. Yeah, so what? I'm down here? Wait a minute. Have I only... You probably won't go to... Like, this is not just one big open world, right? There's zones, so maybe the next one's over here, and this is one, and it's not... I don't think I've only done, like, 1% of the map at this point. This was... This is part of Paradise. I think that's Paradise Hightown up there. They just break that off into its own map. And we're literally in Shantytown. I didn't know that was the name of it. But yeah, all of Obsidian's messaging has been, it's not, don't expect Skyrim. It's smaller scope than that. And then every time I'm out running around, I'm like, this zone is big. So I don't know. It's very easy for me to enjoy many hours in these types of games. So let's see what we got in here. Sure. Paradisine ladder. That's actually important because you use that for upgrades. Upgrade soft wood. I need the soft wood. If we go to my inventory, what do I need? I need 4 more softwood branches in order to upgrade my arquebus. So speaking of loadouts, we got a lot to talk about. How is Fantasy Garrus as a companion? Crowboy asks. Important question. Just close your eyes, man, and you're right back there with your favorite buddy. Or keep him open, because he's looking pretty good too. If you're into mermen, he's pretty cool. He he's like from this area, and you come from this morally questionable empire, so most people hate you. He's okay palling around with you, but fits in better with the locals. The locals like him more than they like you, which with Garrus's voice. Tell me about it. Let's see. Oh, that guy's gonna threatening loots. Dominationic with the sub says, I love mermen. Perfect. That didn't pop up. Let's see. I had to rebuild. I had to rebuild my little, hold on, I'm gonna break. I didn't copy over the yeah, what did I do? Domination, it says. I didn't copy over the alert window box. That's another. We gotta figure all that out. Did the bonus overflow? Is the bar up there even working? That bar, this bar, that bar? I don't know. But we appreciate it. And we're slowly getting towards our goal of another overflow show. I promise. We got the numbers running in the background there. Don't you worry about it. So yeah, this loot guy. An actual loot. Not the generic loot that we're getting everywhere. Telling him to go down to the shore. Okay. So there's probably some guy down at the beach playing a lute. Why I care about that, I'm not sure. We're not there yet. What I really want is to find those other eggs. There's one. Or nests. The nests are what I'm going for. Okay, can I jump there? Oh, look at that. Frickin' parkour master. The ropes, guys. Biggest complaint right here. We don't need ropes everywhere telling us where we can jump. They kind of fit in a shanty town like this, but they're everywhere, and it's like, come on. This is no one's first rodeo. We don't need your rope hints. At least give me the option, you know? Turn rope hints off. That's what I want in the options. Corboy says the counter's up five subs, but there's been 6 subs. You know what? I think, though, if I press this button... There we go. I'll just manually boost it. Get out of here. Still didn't make the sound or anything, but True Foe's here. How are we going to climb things, JeffM? And he asks, you don't keep ropes in your home. I do, but I don't drape them over every surface that's within jumping reach. That's where they've gone. That's where they've gone wrong. Let's see. Yeah, but the parkour in an Elder Scrolls style RPG, that's absurd. But it works. It feels good. Everything feels good. I think it looks a little jankier than it feels. It actually, you know, I can't jump that high. Let's not be unrealistic. But all the running and jumping and climbing feel good, and the combat feels surprisingly good. That's been my biggest positive surprise. Okay, this one's below us somewhere. Where are you hiding?
Don't worry, this place is sturdier than it looks.
See? That's classic. Classic Garrus. Ah, there we go. At least thing. Very uniform. Oh no. Uniform. That lady, if she was watching me, she just looked at me, turn around, and just disappear right off the face of the earth. Trufo says, I bet it looks janky as hell in third person. The parkour? I bet you're right. Forget the fact that every time I go to third person, my hair curls up like that. Can you see that? That's not. Then you gotta kind of move to get it come back down. That's my character, by the way. Ended up looking a little more Ariana Grande than I thought, but whatever. I minimized the mushrooms. Hansen said in the podcast that he went full mushroom face. Yeah, that does. It does look incredibly janky. But you know what? If you're coming from Elder Scrolls third person, you're not expecting much. Ladder climbing looks fine. Get your Jack over there. It's kind of a Spider-Man-y jump. I didn't realize. Steel-plated boots. Let's check those boots out. Oh, I already had some. I don't think they're better than what I got. What do I got? 15 carry capacity? And 10% dodge distance? Yeah. You're not beating that. Yeah, so everything you get, you know, giving you different passive abilities. I haven't found anything that I like wearing right now. I've been wearing this, but I'm not gonna walk around in like the white version of the Matrix coat. So I've been transmogging with this, which I like that you got transmog options right in the menu like that. And then you got your we'll go through all the weapon stuff once we're out getting wrecked by skeletons and lizards and whatnot. Nope. Yeah. Third person janky confirmed, but it looks good from first person. Let's see. Okay. Well, I think is that a health potion or? That's a health potion. We'll get there too. There's another treasure. Treasure over there. Where's the nest? There we go. To be honest, I don't remember why I'm getting all these medallions. Someone said the crows stole all his medallions. I was supposed to be helping refugees. It's a bit confusing. And then the last one. Yeah, he's the one who wants them. Oh wait, did I get them all? That must have been the last one. I missed that health potion. Where was it? Oh no. Oh, now we're in the seedy underbelly. Loot makes sparkling noises when you're near it, so you can probably hear it. Yeah, pelt. See, like the pelts and the iron chunks, they aren't the worst rewards, because upgrading is both satisfying and necessary. Let's see. All right. Someone practicing literacy. All these people have been kicked out of the city because the people from your empire have moved to the city, it seems like. And they were like, well, gotta make room for the colonists, so we'll just kick everybody else out. They can build their own shanty town. I don't even know if I've been over there. All right, let's return these medallions, and then we can go do some. This was like leftover 3 a.m, you know, business that I didn't wrap up in time. So we'll take care of this, and then we can go do some exploring. You guys tell me what you want to see. Trufo says, any chance Leah will do max settings on this one? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not being coy. Although I realize when I say it like that, it certainly sounds like I am. I have no confirmed knowledge of what he's gonna do anytime in his life. He's his own man. Look at these. I'm ruining Shantytown. Awakened wood. And more. Oh! Is that it? Is that the final? Oh, we need one more. Yeah. All right. Keep your eye out for soft wood. For some reason, it seems like soft wood is like comically funnier than hardwood, and I don't know why. Every time I say softwood, someone's like, "Softwood." Hanson did it to me. Well, I was trying to have a serious conversation on the podcast. Let's see. This is why I never get anything done in these games, and why Haley said she's like 40 hours in and almost done with the game. And I'm like 30 hours in, and I'm still in frickin' Shantytown. Now see, look. She's got the right attitude. Just because you live in Shantytown doesn't mean it has to be a bad place. You can relax. Enjoy the easy life. Now she's off. She's a little janky. But even janky people gotta sit down and relax sometimes. Here we go. All right.
Any luck with the search?
Yeah.
Well, not the gods. Thank you. Let me see them. Don't worry, I will. In fact, you can have mine. It's enchanted.
Hello.
Might be some kind of luck for you.
I'm not that nice. No, I'll take your.
Don't mention it.
I'll take your lucky amulet.
All this time, I've been sure this was Helia's doing, but maybe it's just superstition. Do you really think the gods curse us over past mistakes?
It's an interesting question because we have confirmation that the gods actually exist in this world. So, this isn't just philosophical.
They do, don't they? It's kind of a relief to think that we're beneath their notice. How'd I ever end up here? The Living Lands was supposed to be about fresh starts and new adventures, but just look at this dump. Thanks for the swollen nets. And for taking a weight off my shoulders.
See, we'll be nice. Sometimes you just gotta help people out.
At the best of times, which these are not.
Good insight, bud. You can just take stuff that's everywhere. There's no, thief meters or having to put buckets on people's heads. They don't mind. They're just hanging. Well, she actually does look a little disapproving, but I don't know that that's because I took her rotten vegetables.
Finally, another customer. Come in. Oh, it's you. No, I'm just not used to seeing people like you. I would have swept if I'd known you were coming.
It's nice.
An unpretentious godlike. the living lands really does have everything. Anyway, what are you having?
We got, there's stuff you can get. What do those 3 marks mean? Just like maybe a buff? Does it just indicate that there's buffs? Whatever. No thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. We didn't come to Shantytown for the drinks. Let's get the... Oh, I was doing a different, I came here for another quest. That was a quest within a quest. A side quest, that sidetracked us from helping some people. I came here to help some refugees, and then this guy was like, crows. I was like, well, I can't not see what that's about, right, Crow Boy? You still there? Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get up there. No problem. Then we'll get the hell out of Shantytown. Tired of your... What? Tired of your indestructible crates that look like they should break. Did I hear twinkling? Am I losing my mind in Shantytown? I feel like I heard. I'll take your money. Okay, I just need to figure a way up. Perfect. Look at that. See? Oh, that one's empty, so that one wasn't. That one wasn't sparkling. Let's see. We're about on the right level. Oh. We were here. Because I did that sweet jump, which I will replicate perfectly right now. Look at that. Okay. Now. I could have just walked on that, I suppose. Maybe over here. Alright, well, we got here. That's what's important. Oh, put the gun away. Don't bust in with the guns drawn.
Please, we don't
Oh,
want
hello.
any trouble.
I'm not here for trouble.
Who is that, Laughlin? I hear unfamiliar footsteps, love.
Visitors, dearest. No one we know.
That guy's blind
Sorry
right now.
for that.
I got him some
My
herbs.
husband's recently lost his sight. He's easily confused. Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I got herbs.
Oh, Ramay! Yes, of course we know her.
Roris87 asks, does that history and lore button in Convos pull up a codex? So it pulls up your history of everything that people said, but if they say specific words that are like, specific terms, there's another box on the right-hand side there that will give you a detailed description that you can flip through. So if you're like, what's a Zarip? Then you look it up and you're like, oh, that's what a Zarip is. And it's super helpful. Every game should do that. Yeah. You were leaving paradise for the third born.
Oh, Ramay! Ah, good soul on that woman. We went through some hard times together.
That we did, dearest. Did Ramay tell you we have enemies back in Adia?
It's true. Only a matter of time before their friends spot us in the city.
We don't want any trouble. Just to live our lives in peace. So, it's time to move on. Only it's not so easy as just walking out the door.
See, so they said Adrian Empire, and you're like, hey, what's the Adrian Empire? Then they tell you, and they say, it's your homeland, you idiot. How have you played for 30 hours and you don't know where the Adrian Empire is? And then you feel a bit bad for pressing that button to look it up. All right, what do you need? Tell me.
First off, we need herbs.
Got 'em.
Wondrous kiss, the apothecary said. I should be able to get these eyes back in shape.
Only the apothecary didn't have any. Said it grows by the Eastern Gorge, overlooking the massive skeleton of some beast. Dangerous place.
See? Then you can find out Andra's the goddess of the oceans, of course. And it happens. I
Well,
got some
that
already.
makes it easy. Ah, thank you kindly. If it's not too much to ask, we also need to get our land deeds for Thirdborn. We bought them through an Almauer broker in the city, but we haven't been able to get them.
Ao Mao, you say? One of the races. Is that what my buddy is? He might be. In the Thirdborn, she said that earlier too. Or I said it, I think. Main settlement in the Shatterscarp. So I wonder if we'll go there eventually. Funny you should say that. I did all these
it's a
things.
miracle, love.
I got all those missions from that other
Thank
lady.
you again.
So,
We can't thank you enough. There is one thing more, though.
but clearly, if
Oh,
you just
yes.
barged in here
That.
yourself, you know, they're setting you up so you can do them that way.
The smugglers who are taking us out of here, they're beached north of the sea stacks, away from where the Adirans are looking. No, it's not that. The problem is that these smugglers found out we're Adiran,
No, don't like us much.
and they've doubled their price. We had barely enough for the journey before. Yes, I'm afraid we can't pay what they're asking.
And if they knew what we were wanted for, they'd probably charge us triple.
Bloodwine!
Oh, I mean... Oh, shit.
Yes, we're not proud of our past.
Okay, I chose Court Augur, which I guess is like a mystic guy. You know, mystic people, whatnot. But this answer just seems like they're full of crap, and I'm just strong arming them, which we're 100% gonna do.
There's no easy way to say this.
We killed 2 people.
What?
It was a land dispute. Things got out of hand. There was a fight.
Ha! More than one.
But in the last one, they came at us with knives.
And we were the ones who walked away.
Ran away. Across the ocean.
If everyone in the Living Lands had to answer for the mistakes of their past, this island would be as empty as the Godless left it.
Not everyone sees it that way. And now we spend our days praying to scan that Captain Alfear of the Steel Garrote doesn't find us.
Interesting. I'll be back later.
Thank you, Envoy.
I wish more of your officials were as understanding. They'd certainly find a warmer welcome.
Yeah, it's okay, because I think from that conversation, Oh, hello. We got attribute points. Alright, what do I need here? So I'm dumb. I don't really see anything around me. And I poop all the time because I have no constitution. But dexterity, but I'm super fast is the thing. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep going dexterity. Let's see. What are people saying? Crowboy says Pillars of Eternity had a similar thing with the lore button. Rory says, I played some of the first Pillars, and he's excited for this. That's good. Good. Nightbot says you can subscribe to MinMax right here for stuff. Howdy Fish says, never played Pillars, but turning an isometric RPG into a 3D one is pretty cool. Yeah, they're doing a good job. I mean, you know, Obsidian thankfully has experience with both. And they've done a good job so far from what I played. Wild Stallion says, how's it going so far, God Fungus Face? We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Changelini says, ah, snap. My ancestors can relate to being killed over a land dispute. Yeah, turns out there's a lot of that in history. Wait a minute, this game isn't getting political, is it? We can't have... Oh, hey, this is what I wanted. Plus 20% currency when looting coins. Do I have an empty spot for that? No, I don't. So I would lose slowly regenerating essence while close to a companion. I think we got to keep that one. Because that one's good. The other one I have is critical hit steal poison damage, and that's pretty great too. So thanks, but no thanks. I could have let him keep that, but I took it selfishly. What is that? What is that glowing purple orb by my feet down there? Oh, Forgotten Soul Pod? Oh, it's a grenade. Gotcha. I should just switch it to normal grenades, I feel like. Alright, we'll get into loadouts and whatnot later. As I was saying, sure they killed people, but they seemed like they killed people from our home country. Which seems kind of crappy anyway, so... You know, we'll call that a draw. Let's go confront the smugglers. I'm not going to turn them in. And hopefully, we'll get into a big fight. And we can see some of the combat. Truffaut asks if that's what Constitution is. Yeah, I was as surprised as you are. Because most RPGs don't go into that much, you know, that specific. See, look. Who's leaving their ropes? You don't need it. We understand how climbing works. Look, I don't need a rope to know that I can get up here if I try a couple times. Thing that's a little wonky is, you know, I can jump all I want, but if I jump kind of sideways, it considers it a dodge, and then you just pull your weapon out right away. Which would come in handy if I was being attacked, but most of the time I'm just like accidentally jumping in front of someone, and then I pull out a gun and stick it in their face, and it's a little awkward. Look at that. Whoop.
Unseen, unheard.
The little hidden button there kind of kills me. They couldn't, you know, like make a squinting eye or something. Make a little symbol. Don't just put hidden in brackets. All right. Well, we got some baddies here. So why don't we take a look? This is why I like guns in this game. Because when you look at someone, that little diamond is like the crit zone. We should probably go for the bear. And then when you start charging... Just stay focused on the bear. Oh, he's fast. It's too good. It feels too good. Here, we can use the other ones. Although it was also a gun. Next time, I promise I'll use the mace. But the gunplay, surprisingly, maybe even disappointingly, the gunplay is really good. They did it. They made it interesting in a open world RPG. Welcome to the club. Your first job is to bring us a bear egg. Don't come back until you do. Beneath the main text, the word idiot is scratched out. Idiot. Wow, did I write that note? Did this guy actually think that bears lay eggs? Unless they do in this world? Those purple things are magic. You can use magic. We'll use some magic next time, too. Spoiled cabbage. You know, pretty standard. Standard loot. What's that place? Have I been over there? Oh, no. No ammo, as you'll notice. Unlimited ammo for all your guns and bows, which is great. Everything's just kind of mitigated through how long it takes to reload. Oh, what happened here? Environmental storytelling. Oh, look. Is he going to say something, though? What's there to say, really?
Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Maybe we should go in and hang out. Oh, hello.
Grave robbers. Reincarnating as rats would be a step up.
Yeah, who would ever take loot out of a grave? Literally right after he said that. Now I'm feeling judged. You won't judge me, will you?
Quiet as the depths.
Let's see. See, this is why I never get anything done in these games, because let's just talk. Let's just talk it out.
Well, I'll be damned. You lads see this? A blasted godlike in the flesh.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
Still don't like it when you
Do
call
do
me
do do.
that.
X-ray. Thanks for the sub.
Tiny's got a point, though.
Did that go
Thought
up?
your kind had vanished.
I don't know if it did, but we appreciate it. And let me know if it didn't, and I'll bump it up myself. And tell Hanson again that we have to figure out why that does not work. Let's see. People praising Nightbot. Poor and Curly said Xbox knew what they were doing with early access before a 3-day weekend. $25 is a little ridiculous for 5 days early with no DLC or anything else attached. 3-day weekend. It's a 3-day weekend? There's not a holiday that I don't know of. Is there? Or are you counting Valentine's as a holiday? It's good Valentine's Day present too. Wild Stallion says the ropes are better than yellow paint. Crowboy asking what third person looks like. I'll switch that back on for you, Crowboy, so you can see it. Wild Stallion says I don't mind the yellow paint and or ropes, but like all UI elements, I wish I could choose where they are on the screen. Oh, no, you're talking about the hidden. Yeah, the little hidden sign. Yeah, it just yeah. It's not great. It's not great UI. I don't like that it just says hidden. That's a time when you can do a symbol and everyone will get what the symbol means, and it will look a little better than just... They might as well just put it in Comic Sans at that point. Buffalo asked, PC or Series X? This is Series X. And X-Ray, thanks for the sub. Changelini asks, is this scratching the Baldur's Gate 3 itch? Interesting question. President's Day? President's Day on Monday? It's not on my calendar. Have they canceled President's Day? Do we not celebrate it anymore? Hitmon Chan asks, are you giving me a holiday? Baldur's Gate 3 itch. Interesting question. I wouldn't say so. It's a fun and interesting RPG, and I like the lore. Very different gameplay. Both good in their own ways. And I feel like, Baldur's Gate is just on its own level in terms of giant scale and everything that it does so well. But I'm enjoying the actual gameplay here so much more than I thought I was going to. That's really what has been boosting my enthusiasm for this game. All right, so let's see. Some of us yet remain. The why is something only the gods can answer. Yeah, let's just say kill or not.
Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are, with whatever that is on your face. Now, is there a
She's got
reason
an
you're
attitude.
here, besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job?
Okay, that's a little aggressive. I am in the mood for killing today. Yeah.
Then I recommend you look around elsewhere. No need for this to get ugly.
Go find your own grave to loot. This is our claim.
Glare silently. Let's do the glare silently.
This was all the boss's idea. I just went along with it. I never even wanted to be a looter. Man's gotta eat.
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite again. I swear to all the
All that
gods.
took was one look, man.
You little shit.
Oh, that's a badass answer. See, I really don't like her attitude. Yeah.
These aren't even my friends. Ma never liked them.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you again.
Show me what you got.
Let Tiny get out of the way first. Gotcha. 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 Oh! Now, see? She wasn't expecting my raging bull attack over there. She had the shield. I'll give her that. And I haven't even upgraded. I need one more soft wood. And then we'll be at level 3 for the old arquebus. They should have put that kind of combat in the trailers, and people would have been more sold on it. Sick help. They were going for helpless Henloth. Come on. Rude. Almhurst? Okay, well, Almhurst is kind of a... kind of a... They could have gone with Almhurst, I guess. Melfred, let's see. Disgraced warrior. From afar. Is Kai gonna... Is he gonna judge me? No judging? No judging. No judging. We're good. Here I lie upon the moor. Here I lie because I'm poor. For a greater stone, the more they pay. But here I lie, as warm as they. Good headstone. 10 out of 10. Axe. Tiny.
I'll never rob a grave again, I swear.
Yeah, we heard you. You're good, Tiny. All right, let's go take care of some smugglers. Make it unclear says didn't expect there to be a gun spell in this game. I feel so bad, you know? Hitmonchan says that was way more brutal.
Here we go.
Okay, let's so he's fast. So you can oh, okay. Wait, someone else? Oh. Someone indeed. See, I got magic too. It's these guys are so wimpy that it's not that glorious. But so normally that your little shooting that you usually have to have a grimoire out for. But I spec'd into the minor missiles, of course. I spec'd into it. Oh, actually, you do not need a grimoire for that one. maybe not. Some of them you do need a grimoire, but if you spec into them, you no longer... You can just do it, and you can add it to your radial menu like that. The other attack that I did was this first one, the charge, which is pretty good. And I haven't even leveled it up. I've been eyeing this one. After taking damage, slowly regenerate a certain amount of it, which you can get all the way up to 100% of it. But health isn't that big of a concern right now, so I put some into, obviously, slowing down time. Very helpful. You got all these wizard ones. And then some godlike ones, which maybe we'll avoid in case people consider that a spoiler. But you have other powers.
Mogren's Fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Those basically act like grenades. Look at this. Oh, what? Who's sneaking in there?
Nice shot. Is that all you got?
Look at this. Okay. He-Man time. Or, not He-Man. What's his name? Kool-Aid Man! Oh, yeah! Sucker? He thought he was getting the gun, but, sometimes you just... You magic missile him instead. You don't expect it. More essence potion. So you get... So you get the essence, which is your purple magic stuff. You get it back when you kill enemies. They drop them. But then I have that amulet that if I stand next to this guy, you know, my companion, apparently you have to be pretty close, though. This close? And then it goes up very, very slowly. I probably don't have to worry about that, do I? I have 15 drinks for that. That's all right. Let's see. J. Newt says, that was excellent. I'm stoked to try this. I think he was talking about when I killed those dirty grave robbers. Don't Bash Ash says, wait, are we grave robbing now? I'm confused about our stance on grave robbing, awaiting further instructions. Yes, well, you know, it was already half robbed and the guy was bad, so I don't feel too bad about that one. It's not like we took from, you know, the guy who had the really witty headstone, although he did say he was poor, so it's not like there would have... You know what? We're largely anti-grave robbing. Although technically... Well, that didn't focus on me. Okay. Okay, the big guy... Get out of here.
Left leg.
Fuck. I make... Honestly... I'm not the greatest gamer in the world or anything, but I feel like I'm making the combat look way better than their movies ever did. They should have hired me to do the trailers. And people would be much more excited. Where's all the other people? Now, see, here's the question. The moral question I kind of stumped myself with there for a second before I started getting attacked, which is... I kill all these guys, and oh jeez, there's a lot of them. Oh, see? Oh. Okay. More up there. I feel like I'm just playing suboptimally now. To make it more exciting, but honestly,
Zarp's ahead.
it's also making it a little more fun, so I think I'm okay with it. Zarp's ahead. What are you talking about? We just murdered them all. Eggplant. Wow. So here's the question. We are anti-grave robbing. We'll say that. But at the same time, we just made a bunch of corpses. And now we're taking all of their stuff. But technically they're not... They haven't been buried, so there are no graves. We're corpse robbing. But not grave robbing. Grave robbing, I feel like, you know, people get buried with the things that they want to have for the afterlife. There's more consideration there, as opposed to corpse looting. It's really looting. It's not robbing. The intent was not to take their stuff when we murdered them, per se. You can't prove that it was, at least. You know, looting is just like taking... See, I didn't ask for these guys to attack me. Oh. That guy's stronger. Oh, these guys are all stronger. Oh, get me out of here. Hold on. Oh, incapacitated. Gotta finish that guy off and get out of here. Wow, I was not expecting it. Hey, pal, you're looking the wrong way. I was not expecting a spike there. Oh god, and they got a bear too. Elder. Okay, now I do genuinely have to be more careful. Because you can get incapacitated once, but the next time you die for real. And I don't think I've saved at all. Okay. They can surprise you. And while we're mentioning it, let's just put a save down there. Yay. Now I'll smash your pots. Just to assert my dominance. We got some good stuff around here. Not that it's grave robbing again. This is just what they had on them. And we didn't even kill this guy. They killed him, so... Worn book. Yay. Okay. Oops. I just want to smash your pots, because... Alright. I mean, I feel pretty morally sound on this one, because they ambushed me. And at this point, oh, there's the soft wood. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. If all their stuff falls out of their pockets when they die, You know, at this point, we're just cleaning up litter, right? There's nothing morally unjust about that. I think I heard another one. Good lord, what am I in Zarup Central here? Wow. So that's combat. Is that just a plant? That's the sun peeking, cresting over onto the plant. It's beautiful and also fooled me into thinking it was a health potion. I do have one healing power, which is nice. It uses my purple juice, but that's why I stick close to my buddy there. All right, back to the mission that we started with, and still are no closer to solving. Yeah, so now you can see next to the bull's head there, above my health. That's my that's like the incapacitated meter. So if I die again before that has completely filled, I'm dead, and have to go back to a previous save, which would be annoying. Let's see what we got here. I don't think any of the... See, I completely maxed out the upgrades for my mace, which is why even I was a little surprised that it was that powerful. I forgot I had upgraded it as much as I did. This is on level 2. We can look at the upgrading in a minute, because I'm going to have to go to... I'm going to have to go to camp to do that. These are all grenades. So let's see, what does my new common robe look like? Same as the other one. No good. No good. I really need some armor that I don't hate. New boots. More constitution. They would boost my constitution. And then those again. Okay. And those are foods. Those are crafting items. Nice thing, none of this stuff costs any weight. The only things that cost weight, not even like your boots and stuff, it's just your armor and the weapons that you're carrying are the only things that you have to worry about for your encumbrance, which is nice. Okay. There are guys. There's our buddies down there. Oh, let's just... We'll just... I'll pretend we walk down those stairs, guys.
It's all right. I know who she is.
How do you know who I am? Who's Captain Soldus?
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor.
How do we play it? Let's go in tough. Let's see. People talking about me busting through like Kool-Aid Man with a gun. Let's see. Eggplant, questioning the eggplant that guy was carrying. The picture for the eggplant looks more like what people associate eggplants with than what an eggplant actually looks like, I feel like. Changeling says it absolutely helps how fast-paced this FPS RPG is. I have turned it into a bit of an FPS, that's for sure. Make It Unclear says making corpses is donating to future graves. That, I guess, you know, you take what's in them, you replenish them. Kind of recycling, really. Wild Stallion says grave robbing is more acceptable once you've waited till it's only a skeleton remaining. That's a good question. Good thought. I don't know if I agree with that, but Don't Bash Ash asks, I can't tell, is there an enemy level indicator? There will be there are boxes, or there are skulls that you'll see. That's basically like 1 skull, 2 skulls, 3 skulls. And 3 skulls is bad. That's when you want to run away. Do we need to call Haley for legal advice? RE grave robbing versus corpse looting. You know, I think it really comes down to intent in the moment, and you know, better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission, is the old legal saying, which holds up in court, I'm pretty sure. So we're good. Let's play it. Let's play it hard. Okay, well, she doesn't even take me seriously. Who's Heelguard? Oh, that whiny ambassador that I saved. No, I don't like him. That's an insult. That's an insult, lady. Watch your tone, girl. I can hear someone sharpening their knives right now. I served the Emperor.
A kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on her, Soldice. She's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want?
Oh, come. What? When did I agree to cover their share?
No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldice, the envoy saved my life at Northreach.
And glad I am that you're here. But a deal is a deal. We don't give handouts.
It's 2 clients. Believe me, you don't want to get on her bad side.
Oh, Andra's tits! Are we a charity now? Fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is settled. Free of charge. We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready.
On second thought, I'll just take your boat. Yeah, I'm gonna thank the one that.
Literally, don't mention it. Remember, I still don't know you.
I honestly don't know her. I clearly saved her life somehow. Was she the one? Was she the one who had the cabin? No, that was a different lady. Well, whoever she was. You never tell us? No. But I paid off whoever it was. Now we have to return. I'll take your meat though, thanks. The hands? You don't need to run with your hands out like that. We know it's a first-person game. Oh. They're generous with the jumps like that. What's up there? That's a question. Hunt's hair. I hear noises. Paradisen ladder. You use for upgrading almost everything. Outlaw thug. Whoop. Backpack. Man, I really want to shoot him from up here, but let's go see if he'll talk to us. That's more interesting, right? Nope. Forget it, forget it, forget it. I mean, if they're not gonna talk. Oh, but I can't get up to my... It'll be worth it. Trust me. Go back around. What? Oh, I gotta go even farther up there. Oh. Wait a minute. This is not the way, Kai. Come on. Wait, where? Oh my God, no. Okay, forget it. Let's just do the thing that we're supposed to be doing. Thing is, okay, so we can do a camp here. Don't Bash Ash says the smashing pot animation is very satisfying.
You feeling okay? Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
Let's see. That's a good companion.
Bring any good late night reading? Or was there something you wanted to talk about?
No, that's it.
Night, envoy.
So from here, you can cook food. You know. They'll give you the chocolate cookie. I'll give you the list. Grenades. I can make my own grenades. Interesting. Meat. Drinks. Food. So you can choose something like this. Oh, look. That uses that big chunk of meat that I got from their cookout. So you choose something like that. It goes over. It auto selects the different things you can use, but you can go in and say, hey, don't use my soul sponges. Use my burned ladies instead, because I have more of them. Tomatoes? Use a turnip instead. And it doesn't actually change the what it does. But now I got some stew that I can eat.
I'll be honest, after seeing your murder, it's still strange to see you walking around like
ignore
never
that.
happened.
Ignore that. You don't have to.
I'm glad you're okay.
Don't worry about that. Your stash, of course, we can dump all the things that we're not using. If anybody wants to see a specific weapon or whatnot, let me know. I'm just hoarding them. Do I need to carry around so many grenades? I guess it doesn't matter. Another common robe. Yeah, I just, oh boy. Look at all these. I could be selling these things too. That'd probably be smarter. There we go. And everything else you don't have to worry about because it doesn't take any weight. Now here's the upgrading. Which Wild Stallion says, give me an optional Borderlands-esque perk, but magical, where if I kill someone while incapacitated, I bounce back. Could be in there, for all I know. You can't... I don't think you can check out ones that you haven't. That are above your level. So as you can see, here is my arquebus. I can upgrade it one more time. That will add 20 damage to it, which is like 20... Well, what is that? 20, 80 to 100 would be 25%. 25% increase, damage increase. But then you have... Hold on. Preview upgrades. Preview upgrades. Preview upgrades. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So you can see I maxed out the common mace here. But if you pay more, you can bump up the tier from a common to a fine, and then you can upgrade it 3 more times. And then do it again, you know, etc., all the way up until you're doing 196 damage. Which would be kind of absurd. But, you know, there's nothing that says you won't find an exceptional mace and start from there and be able to upgrade that way. So, you know, big tail on the upgrading to chase, which I like mostly. But we'll do this one. It's having a weapon that does 100 damage. Ain't too shabby. I need more soft wood now. I need a lot of soft wood. And quite a few coins, too. No, not that one. 1,400 coins. Maybe I'll just find... Maybe I'll wait till I find a better one. You can get up to 349 damage! And you've seen how fast I reload those. There's a crafting. Haven't been able to do any crafting yet. Enchanting. I got the parts for enchanting, but not something that I can enchant. For some reason. And then you got this mysterious thing. Where you can put totems that will have passive buffs. But apparently I need a base. A totem base for a Wodica totem. I really still don't know anything about that. Make It Unclear says, you enchant us every stream, JeffM. I appreciate that. Alright. I'm going to go to bed now. Which is the only way to leave. If you jump out, they're like, hey, rest for the night instead. And when I go to bed, hopefully nothing happens, but something spoilery might happen. If it does, just plug your ears for a couple minutes. It doesn't always happen. I don't think... Okay. I haven't done anything. I haven't done any major, story missions, so hopefully... You don't need to worry about it. I have dreams sometimes. And they concern both me and my companion. We can just fast travel to where we need. We gotta go back to Shantytown anyway, so... Shatterscarp. They keep telling me about Shatterscarp. So I assume maybe we'll go there? If I ever get out of the first zone? Chill no Jutsu says, hi, I misinterpreted that as the stream ending for a nap. And I was just going to go to bed. Not yet. Would be nice. I'm used to being sleep deprived at this point, so it's fine. I get in the hands, you don't... I know that I'm running, you don't need my hands flipping in there. It's even worse when you're carrying weapons, because it's like... And then you look... Oh, yeah, it's... I think Crowboy asked to see in third person. You don't need to have your weapons out... I mean, I guess if you have your weapons drawn. But just the... like the amount that they're in your face, I guess, that's most first-person games, but this is the first one where I put stuff away when I'm not using it just because it's distracting how much it's right in your face. Now, how... See, I don't have any ropes over here, so I don't know how I'm supposed to get up. Oh. Our janky friend's back, just hanging out. Although that might be a different... Is that a different janky friend? Okay, there was a way. We got a ladder here. Jump to a roof here. Railing. Oh, this is a door too. There we go. Oh, that's way easier. Should use the back door.
Oh, you've come back. Any news? Oh, wonderful. How did you do it?
They're a mutual
Did you hear that, dearest?
I did, love. Praise Wodaka.
Thank you so much for all of your help, Envoy. I don't think we'll be needing these anymore. Please, take them. Now, if you'll excuse us, we need to get ready for the journey.
10
And if
soft
you ever
wood.
find your way to Thirdborn, please come
Oh,
find
see?
us. It
We're
would be
going to
lovely
Thirdwood.
See you again.
Yeah, literally, guy, because I gave you
Rare.
Andra's kiss.
Refreshing.
Yeah. So I guess confirmation we're going to Thirdborn at some point. We did it. Oh, there's the health potion too. There's a callback for you. All right, let's see. Nope, we'll skip that one. That one we can't find. Dawn Treader. Right. I got this one 100 years ago. An Adrian expedition went missing at a temple. There's apparently an old wizard that lived there or something. So let's go check that out. And then you got bounties. There was a bounty board that I picked up a bunch of bounties for. That you can go hunt people down. Okay. Let's just get a little closer. That's a bounty guy. Nope, that's not it. Oh, but this is it. That's it. Okay. So we can go... Oh no, this is it. I have so many missions. We'll start right here. Let me know if you guys got any other questions or want to see anything specifically. Oh, I leveled up too. Wait. Oh no. When I leveled up, I didn't spend my ability point. I forgot about it. Okay. I could boost the charge. And I am level 5 now, so I got a bunch of other ones. Oh, let's see. What do we got? Barbaric Shout. Interrupts enemies and empowers you. Okay. Bleeding Cuts, power attacks with axes. Do bleeding. Iron Fist. Unarmed attacks are fine quality. Critical hits. Melee weapons deal 30% more damage. Increased damage with two-handed weapons. What's up here? Channel the Beyond. Becoming invisible. Pretty good. Daggers and swords. Increased melee damage by one-handed melee weapons with 25%. I do use that mace. That mace is pretty good right now. Oh, this one, melee weapons block arrows. Parrying, I still... Time a perfect block against a melee attack to knock the enemy back. Gain an immediate counterattack. I should probably try doing that at some point. Increase damage with bows and guns by 25%. That ain't too shabby. Extra upgrade materials. Wizardy stuff. Blast, power attacks with wands. Explode on impact. I could spec out to wands instead of using my pistol as my second weapon. Power attacks with wands. Bounce to near enemies. Unlock level 5 grimoire spells. Level 5. Which are what? Blizzard. Would be nice to have a freezing spell. What's this one? Summon blades of ice. Blizzard sounds better though, right? Blizzard fireball, crackling bolt, bristling frost, and grimoire snap. That knocks nearby enemies back. Those do sound pretty good. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's get some more magic going. But I have to find a grimoire that has these first. If you purchase this weapon, it lets you do it with, and this is true of all the spells. You can spec into the spells, and then you don't need the grimoire in order to do them. You don't have to be holding the grimoire to do them. But I don't know how that works with grimoire snap. When it's literally closing the book in order to do the ability. I just want more stuff that knocks enemies down, because that's wicked cool, as you guys saw with my charge attack, my rush attack. Wild Stallion says, do wands feel as good as the pistols to use? I only had a little wimpy wand. It's a good question. You know what? It's a great question. I put away all my wands, didn't I? Next wand we get, we'll spec into a wand. We'll do some wanding. What's over here? See, I'm already distracted. Alright. Maybe I went there before. Where's our objective? 45 distances. Whatever our distance
looks
is.
like the path Offering told us about.
Yeah, told us about like 30 hours ago. Let's see. Wild Stallion says, I want to be an old wizard on the edge of town when I grow up. Yeah.
North Reach in the distance.
That's pretty cool.
No. Too soon.
Roar says, are the followers required or can you go solo? Which is a great question. X-Chan. X-Chin? XCH1N. Just subscribe. Thanks for the subscription. I think it counted that one. The counter's working. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can get other followers, so you can switch them out. I haven't seen an option for switching out. Followers. which reminds me, is he leveled up at all? I guess not. He's got more leveling to do. I would think you could probably go solo. Okay. Who are these jokers? These are the guys I'm looking for. Springberries. Kawia's journal. Blah 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 blah. I have actually been reading most stuff I come across. Which is another reason it takes me forever.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara, you would not be so glib if your family's souls were crying out to you for justice.
Some crusty old priest isn't going to change that.
Excuse me?
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed.
X-Chin says it's X-Chin. Like Xmas. Hitmonchan says, Merry X-Chin. Please enjoy the Bezos bucks, X-Chin says. Thank you very much. He says, I cannot wait for this game, but unfortunately, I have to, as just a scrub Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber. Yeah. But that's, you know, $60 more in your pocket or whatever. Minus the subscription, I guess. But the math, you know, don't worry about the math. It'll be worth it. Worth the wait. Don't worry about it. You don't need to feel like, you know, don't have the day one, pre day one FOMO. Don't give in to their trap with that stuff. Don't Bash Ash says Outer Worlds had great world building. I would read every single computer log I came across. Yeah, that's another perk of the games being at least slightly smaller scale. You know, I feel like I can explore the zones because it's not just one massive map. And then when I find stuff, you're not coming across entire books like in Skyrim. I'm not going to read a book, okay? I'll read a couple pages. But which makes me sound like a dumbass. Let's see. Let's solve this lady's problem. Let's solve this lizard lady's problem. Aethys got a rebirth, of course. We all knew that. We've got an expedition in trouble. Yeah, that's the reasonable answer. But why can't she enter the temple?
Kara, an excellent question. Holy One, please. I say you must make her see reason.
As I've told Kalia here, there's a venture underway inside. The Free Expedition Corps is exploring a cave system that holds a temple of Aethys. There's an old man in there, calls himself the Oracle. I guess he's got something they want. And uncouth pilgrims will only get in the way.
Your expedition has been gone 3 days, Sejuan. I say they are dead.
Okay.
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure, until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
The Adrians, they're all jerks. I'm team Kaguya there, you know? Quickly slink away while they're arguing. I certainly have the checkpoints or the points for it. Are you gonna let me pass or what? Who's this Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Ludwig. You haven't had the pleasure?
Right, I've heard
She's
about.
the ambassador's hunting dog, or he's her lapdog. Well, there's something animal about her anyway. She leads the Steel Garrote. They're the enforcers around here. Eyes and ears everywhere. You understand? Yeda, the expedition leader, told me it was the Inquisitor who tipped her off to this place. I guess Ludwig had squeezed the information out of some rebels she was interrogating.
A lot of that going around lately.
The old godlike who maintains the temple is supposed to have some kind of relic belonging to Aethys.
And given the Steel Garrote's particular allegiances, yeah. Okay, I see the through line. I gotta say, I'm surprised there's still a temple to Aethys standing after the Saints' War. But there's no accounting for taste. Good thinking. If we duck out fast, they might not even notice we're gone.
Perhaps I will sneak inside while you are sleeping. What say you then?
Guess I'll just have to sleep when you sleep.
Be careful. But what if I wake early?
Then I'll wake up first.
The temple entrance is just through the cave there. With any luck, we'll pick up the expedition's trail inside.
That was some real sneaking. That lady's terrible at her job. In addition to being a jerk, she's also terrible at her job. All right. Wild Stallion says, I need to go through all the Mortismal Pillars lore videos again. Interesting. I have not heard of them, but yeah. I'm interested in the world. Probably come in handy. As helpful as that lore button is. Okay, what are these freaky plants? Electric lily seed. I assume that's an electric grenade. Yeah, great. That sounds great.
That spear looks endearing, all right.
Take some of those.
Guess we're on the right track.
Wait, you're getting ahead of us there. What is this? Oh, okay. Well, that explains that. Big spear. Let's see what's up here. Let's see what the map looks like. Okay, so no map. It's
Views
cool.
like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Grenades. Okay, let's see if we can get this open first. So if I go here, I can go grenades. I have selected the grenade. Oh, we got skellies. I love skellies. Look, that guy's like, what?
They've seen us.
Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
Another win, but who's counting?
Did somebody throw something at me? Or did I step on something? Alright. My, upgrading one weapon a bunch early game really, really pays off. Alright, there's a grimoire. I think it's a level 1 though. Excuse me. Must smash all your pots. There is very rarely something in the pots and boxes. But, you know. Oh, see, this... I think this thing shot at me. I'm not sure what triggered it. Alright, what is this? Oh, wanderer, you are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation. That sounds bad. Blah, blah, blah. Add it to the journal. Add it to the journal. Good bedtime reading material, as Kai said. Let's see. Let's take a look at that. Did I already have one of these out? We can equip that right there. That'll be fun. So now, when you hold in the trigger for my offhand, I got all those options that I can shoot around. Play around with. And hopefully we'll find the next tier of grimoire at some point. Which will give us access to all the other ones. Conman RDW sent some folks over our way, which we appreciate. Loggy Dove says this game is just like Zelda.
Blood and a broken trip
With the pots for
maybe Offred's squad passed through here.
Where's the... Oh yeah, right there. Good eyes. Good eyes, Kai. To keep our eyes peeled.
Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Zorubs. Want to sneak or fight?
What do we want to do? Do you have to ask?
Right behind you.
Got my, you know.
What's that? Beyond safe.
Electrocution. Okay. Those aren't too shabby. I had my Halo energy sword there, as you can see. That's basically just your sneak attack when you sneak up on somebody. The old backstab. Nests in there. Even they got their ropes. The Zorps have their ropes to let you know. Turns them rainbow, which is cool. Greater elements, there we go. That's just what we wanted. That's our Fireball, Blizzard, Crackling Bolt, and Bristling Frost. Yes. Well, that's perfect. Guns are still the best magic, though. To be honest. Okay, so Fireball, right? No. Kool-Aid Man it. It's very satisfying. Wild Stallion says, yeah, something Janet had shared that sentiment of picking a weapon to upgrade well. Yeah, I do like that. I think at this point I prefer that over the, you know, the Borderlands style. I'm gonna pick up a new weapon every 2 minutes. That's gonna be a little bit better than the one I previously had, but then I'm gonna have to go through a dozen that aren't better. What's over there? I can make that jump, right? There's no ropes on that side, but I think I can make it. I can make it. We can make it. Oh, this is just where we came from. What the hell? Oh, that's what he meant by fight or go around. Sneak around. Fair enough. Let's see, we murdered those guys already. Murdered that guy. There's a wand. Letter to Carl. Carled. Oh, Carled. Talks a lot about ice. All right. Good old mushrooms. See, he's got mushrooms on his face, too. No one complains about him. He's not getting judged. Look at that mood lighting. Oh, come on. Where was it? What? It reloaded? Oh, it was that big thing?
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
Oh, okay. I see. I see your booby traps now. I understand how it works. Daily affirmations. They got me with a book about daily affirmations. All souls can be reforged. All souls can be reforged into whatever we will. That's pretty nice. Okay. So we'll just hop around that. Is Kai gonna figure that out, or is he just gonna walk right into it? Oh! Good jump. Good jump. I underestimated him. Alright. Here we are.
You're not my brother.
Yeah, no crap, Cadmon.
I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
Classic. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go with the jokey answer.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him. Sorry, I'm all out of potions. I don't know any healing magic either.
Come on, Kai.
I had to learn some magic, but only the kind that explodes. I don't want to explode. Please help me.
Please help me. Yeah, well, I'll dream touch him.
Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? He actually made it. I wasn't sure he'd come through. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. They went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. He's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in.
Boy, Cadman's having a bad day, isn't he? Anything I need to know? Tell me more, Cadman. I like your way of summing things up.
I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean, you're godlike, just like him.
Come on, kid. Don't get starstruck now.
Well, he's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hundreds of years old. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old. Anything else?
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it in. This place, it's like a trial.
Yeah, we've seen the same traps and crumbling buildings you have.
And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. But I don't know what for. I mean, after all Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't come here anymore.
What did Aethys do in the Deadfire? Years ago, a farmer by the name of Widewind claimed to be a vessel of Aethys and went on a rampage. Aethys was destroyed but later rose again in the Deadfire archipelago. What happened to him there is speculation. Deadfire? Expansive region known for its volcanic islands. Wonder if we'll go there. Aethys rampaged across the Deadfire in the body of an Aedra Colossus, where he did lasting damage to the ancient ruins of Ukaizo. Consequences of this rampage are a topic of spiritual uncertainty and fear. See, this is so much better than having to go onto a wiki. Ah, Wild Stallion says that's Pillars 2, I believe. That's great. That's awesome that they tie in like that. Elves, yeah. Okay. Tell me about Gajada.
Our captain, she's... I don't know. I don't want to talk out of turn.
Give me the
Relax.
gossip, come on.
You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean, it didn't used to be. Yet has not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. Now she charges forward recklessly. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself. That's how I got hurt.
Has she been short-tempered? Distracted?
Yeah. When we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and muttering.
Can't be sure, but it sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill her.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here.
Well, anyway, yeah.
Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Yes, we have to save them. That's what we will do. When there are no witnesses. Equipment upgrade available. Oh? No. We got secrets in there. Let's see. This side.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too. So, The
Oh,
kid
come
said the
on.
expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle. I say we head after him.
If you knew who Juliana was, guys. That's a big old treasure. Watch out for booby traps. History of the living lands. Once there were lands and they existed and they were living. Smash your box. Yes. Yes. That's everything in here, so we should go. Oh, wait a minute. Giant treasure chest. Softwood. Yeah, could have put something more than softwood in there. How much softwood do we have now? Which I don't even know. It's a lot of softwood. That I would need. Hold on. Breakdown. If I broke it down, I'd get 16. Probably because I put so much into it. Yeah. So I need another 10. If I wanted to upgrade that. X-Chin says, book, mace, gun. The best weapons. Yeah, Art Raider says, what a lame treasure. That one, you know, when you make the box that big, come on. Come on, guys. And you hinted it through that little crack there. But I will say, normally getting crafting resources from whatever you're looting feels better than most games, because you need so many of them, and because the upgrades that you do tend to be sizable. An extra 20 damage every time I upgraded that arquebus. Felt good every time. And now I'm just one-shot these poor Zarips. Yeah, I was gonna say, how'd that... Oh, there we go. There's another one. I thought I heard it. Oh, yes, health potions. I am low on health potions. Less low now. Okay, more. And the enchanting resources would be more exciting if I knew how to enchant weapons, or had weapons that I could enchant. I'm not sure if they have to be a higher tier than just the common ones. I haven't gotten any weapon that's not a common weapon. Now see. This is a missed opportunity right here. You gotta make it make a drum sound. Hopefully they patch that. Patch the drums, Obsidian. Wizarder. Captain Gajita. The relic you seek is but one of many thorns in the rotten heart of this land. Claim it for Adir. And should its efficacy be confirmed, you'll be appropriately rewarded.
Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antiques.
Yeah, she sounds like a terrible person. They all sound terrible. So I think I'm going to betray them as soon as I have the chance, is how I'm feeling. This looks like a setup. This looks like a big
I
old
see
setup.
someone. Be ready for anything.
See who. Be ready for anything, i.e. save the game. What are we at? Okay, we're at 21, almost 22 hours. I overestimated a little, I think, on the podcast how many...
Can it be? Come, stand in the light. Let me look at you.
Oh. Okay.
It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamus, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space?
I was expecting more, you know, long white beard, kind of old wizard, but this guy ain't doing too bad for himself. Xgen said these environments are gorgeous. True. Looks good. It's a good looking game. Sargamus, you named yourself after one of the early figures in Eothasian scripture. That'll impress him.
Then Sargamus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamus. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold to their servants. We live in a time of disbelief. The gods are absent, and have recalled their gifts from the world. Avarice reigns. Acquisition is the faith to which all men bow. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together, if only briefly. In this moment, we are not entirely alone.
Okay, how can we impress this smoking hottie? Did you build this amazing statue?
Indeed. It has been my obsession these last few years. Hewn by my own hands from stone in Ardra, and no small degree of melancholy. I suspect it will be my last great labor before this body is returned to the earth, and I am returned to my god. If I am, it is from an affliction that death will not cure. But no, sister, I am only very old.
Can relate.
My light is waning. As Aethys' essence leaves the world, I am leaving with him. His essence has kept me alive for centuries, and soon we will enter the longest night.
You mentioned you're very old?
Indeed, my soul has dwelled in this form for centuries. Beyond even the lifespan of the longest-lived elf. My lord Aethys inspired my birth in the same year the kingdom of Adir was founded. You might say my birth heralded the empire you now serve.
600 years.
Many, yes. Some that inspired awe, others dread. For a time, I proselytized among the colonists who first settled Eir Glanfath. I held the door of my parish church against an onslaught of Glanfathan raiders, and I watched them fall prostrate before my light. I tended the wounded in the Broken Stone War, the War of Black Trees, the War of Defiance, and in many wars that were never given the dignity of a name, and since have been forgotten. I can hardly recall them anymore.
You've seen one more, you've seen them all. Glanfath. Glanfathan tribes. You spent a long time in the Direwood.
The Deerwood has been a troubled place since the very moment of its inception. Conflicts erupted as regularly as spring flowers, to bloom and die as swiftly. So, there is always some dark corner in need of light, if you'll indulge me in the metaphor. Truthfully, I had been jailed for proselytizing in Colklin, and it was to the colonies I was exiled. So it was the Deerwood or death. I had nowhere else to go. Is that what they're calling him now? I heard the man that was Widewind speak when he was but a farmer. He had a presence even then, furious, incandescent. It was astonishing, his power. I wonder, had my lord already made a home in his body by then? Did my lord share with Widewind his plans to wage a pointless, bloody war while wearing the poor man's face? What a grave injustice, to have your body stolen and be made into a saint. Tragic Widewind. Pitiable Widewind. I grieve for what became of him.
Well, why haven't you died?
That is a question for my lord. I have asked him many times, but even when he spoke to me, he would not say. I suspect it is his essence that has kept me alive, and now that he has abandoned this world, well, I soon expect to die. In prayer, in dreams, as I ate and loved and labored, his voice was a constant murmuring in my ear. But when I spoke to him, he never did reply. So, do not mistake his talking for a conversation. He only wanted to be heard. Not anymore.
Okay.
Be my guest. Be welcome, for you have found it. People like you and I once sought this place in moments of spiritual turmoil, when the world and our souls could not find rest. Moments of war, famine, massacres, when those such as us are called upon to speak the gods' wills and to lead. But I have seen not one of us these last 3 years, and it is rare indeed that pilgrims come to pray. Perhaps our meeting now is the work of immortal hands. I pray that it is so. You speak of the breaking of the wheel, when my lord determined it was his sole right and purpose to forge for all kith a new covenant with the gods. Ah, but perhaps you speak of the atrocity my lord perpetrated upon the people of the Deadfire, when he used their souls to power that fateful journey to Ukaizo. Or perhaps you speak of the Saints' War, which my lord and his agent Widewin instigated against the people of the Deerwood, and which resulted in the deaths of thousands. Mayhap you yet concern yourself with the actions of his pilgrims, who brutalized the Orlans of Readceras when they established a colony in his name. Yes, my lord's legacy is a troubled one, and he has much for which to answer. But he is gone, and so long as he is gone, he cannot be redeemed. I pray daily for his return.
Right, by the way...
An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
That's people, just
An
some dumb
expedition,
people I'm looking for.
You know, treasure maps, matching outfits, campfire songs, the works.
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. The splinter of Aethys is a sliver of shinbone from my lord's titan body.
It is a foot
It was
foot bone,
carved
just
from his
like
skeleton
Cadman said.
many centuries ago. Yet long after the gods left this mortal world to claim their dominion in the beyond, the splinter is infused with the very essence of my lord's power. To illuminate without fire, to heal without injury, and to speak without voice.
Sounds cool.
It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
If you're about to ask us to tidy up, think again. My place is a much bigger mess.
Come on.
Oh, no. I had something far grander in mind. You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices.
Well,
may
we'll see.
light illuminate your path, sister.
I'm gonna touch all of his devices. Grizzle Gaming is here. Thank you for the sub. Grizzle Gaming subscribed for 51 months. It's crazy. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Who's been writing to our friend here? Your friend Vitor. Got some zappy magic. What's your buttons do? I'm pressing your buttons, Saruman. Whatever your name was. Oh, I smashed your I smash your box. I'm smashing all your boxes. Where does this go? Hello. Soft wood. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what I just wanted to jump on the box. Don't mind me.
Leave those be. They protect my devices.
Oh, sorry, of course. I'm gonna save again in case I screw anything up. I don't want to listen to all that talking again. Wowzer. Well, this is a whole big puzzle they've laid out. Let's see. Okay. That was in pre-stew of 2028, of course. Not terror stew. What if I did not have to wonder? I want that on a shirt. Wouldn't that be great? Oh man, where does this go? Okay. Oh, that goes all the way out. All right. I see. I see your ropes. Why is indestructible? There we go. Reminder, source fresh lumber. At Niall. Niall with their rotten lumber. Come on.
Please.
Hey, don't worry about it. What's in those holes? Oh, I was expecting that to. Did I come? Okay, I did come back. I got that box. Of course. Pots.
The bridge is out, but that looks like the way to the relic. This reminds me of the string. But how is anything this big growing all the way down here? Well, that's not helpful. Well, there we go. Big shield symbol. What? Oh boy. Oh, it's the big one. It's the big one. Okay, down. Oh my god.
Looking so good. Better off.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the fire worked. I was not prepared. Not prepared enough for it, but collected annals of Lengrith. I don't know if I want to look at Lengrith's annals. Kai has his own abilities, including fire.
Ready. Aim.
Which, you know, gets the job done. Let's see. S001 asks if there's stealth. There is. You're a little sneakier like this. If you stand in tall grass or whatever, then you become hidden. You can do backstabs. Sith says, "Hey chat or JeffM just tuned in. Is this early on or midway through the game?" Roar says he's mentioned he's played for 30 hours. Not sure if that's an exaggeration or if that's on this save. Yeah, it's 20 hours. But this is not that early in the game. Or I mean, this is not that far in the game. This was a random side quest that I got. Pretty much as soon as I got to the first zone. And it seems like a very big side quest, which is cool. They really, you know, you're not gonna get like a bajillion side quests or unlimited side quests the way that Skyrim kind of generates them and whatnot. But you know, they're putting a lot of work into each one that you do. And that makes it all the more worth it. Okay, now what is that guy? What is he actually building? Let's try details plans for a statue. Powered by essence. Yeah, I gotta power that thing up. Hopefully that doesn't piss him off. Can I get by pretending to accidentally accidentally power it up? Like, whoops, I just shot a lightning bolt. And Pargrunen's annals too. Wow. This place is loaded with annals. Great Western Stag. True stories from the living land. Trolls. Insects, plants. Good. They're giving me a lot of wands, too. What was that? Oh, it was copper. I got these. When did I get all of these? Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see. Yeah, man, these lightning hands have a mind of their own. Wild Stallion says. I think he'll buy it. Saruman's kind of desperate for company anyway. I feel like we could pull it off.
Coming in hot.
Wow, shot from over there. Quite the trick shot. Let's see. If I had been, I could have shot that and electrocuted them all when I came in here. That would have made me look super cool. Alright. I'm so gross to do. There we go. Take it for later. kind of crazy how much detail they put into all of this stuff when it's like, I'm going to walk past this one spot in like 2 seconds and I'm never going to come back down here again. And
6 years in Dawnshore.
It's a pretty game.
This big was under our feet the whole time.
yeah, they're loading me up with these electric grenades. I can hear them out there. S001 says, do you have a hub or ship like Outer Worlds? Not yet. You set up party camps in various places. But I don't have like a permanent place that you go back to so far. See, here I'm hidden. I see you. That's not the dangerous one, though. Elder is the one we want to take out. Oh, water beetle. That looks bad. That looks worse. Yeah, so you can see next to their name they have that what looks like a 1, but then they have those little dots underneath it. You have the skull, which says like, hey, this guy's more dangerous than this one. But those little dots look like, it looks like the enemies have the same tiering system as your weapons did, where it's like, I wonder if these are common enemies, but this one is a +3 and that's just a normal 1, and then maybe there are, you know, rare enemies or whatnot. It's really interesting, but most of the time you just go by the skulls. And we'll aim at the water beetle first, because he's obviously more dangerous. So, let's see. Yeah, see, look at that.
On your right.
That's good. Oh, damn it. The Elder. The Elder. Where is he? Should have gone for the Elder. He's healing. Get the beetles. Get the beetles. We're not worried about the beetles. There we go. That does decent damage. Still almost died.
All the way down here.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape.
It just electrocuted me. Alright. That wasn't too bad. Should have gone for the Elder first, though. Can I make that jump? No, I can't make that jump. Most of the time, you can make the jumps when you question whether you can make a jump. Your vertical height, you know, this is pretty bad, but your distance is pretty good. I don't know, there's something up there. What I really need is a command that makes Kai just kneel down there so I can jump off of him. Oh, it's close. Oh, there we go. Got it. I knew it was close. Awakened wood. I went in there, right? We were in there. Let's see. That guy's in there. Big dumb pots. Nightbot says to subscribe. You guys know that. My cat doesn't know what to make of their sounds, Wild Stallion says. The spiders? Okay, I hear more twinkling. Ah, there we go. Good stuff. Again. Gotta add a bonus. They lose a point for that, unfortunately. Up. Wildstein says, whatever you killed, she hid behind the couch when you were waiting to end them. Hearing more. I'm hearing more sparkling noises.
The pulse.
Ugh.
The pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
Should it be disturbed? That sounds like a mission choice.
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and the invading roots, this place would be kind of nice.
Yeah, and all the broken pots, too. Saruman's gonna come in here and be like, what the hell? There's another one. What was that?
There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it, can it?
Finding that relic was incredibly easy. Didn't the guy say it was impossible to get to? Look at this.
You take lead. No one said anything about tight spaces.
Hello. Redacted. Okay. Several shapes in common. I may be able to make some headway in translating their godless language. Could Yiz mean God? I wonder if I have to find all the Oh my god! Come on! Jesus! Was not ready for that. Frickin' skeletons? Skelly! Skelly got me. I'm like your cat, Wild Stallion. Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. Breastplate. Let's see. Let's see if this looks any better than what I'm wearing. Not really. Minus 35 stamina, minus 30 essence. Man, it's only 18. 3 additional damage, 18% damage reduction. See, the stamina, in essence, everything takes away your stamina in essence in terms of, you know, the armor that you wear. Which is like, you know, a standard concept, but kind of flipped to where it's, you think about it more. I guess I think about it more in this game to see like, oh, I'm gonna lose 35 stamina if I wear this, and that bothers me. But there are abilities somewhere up here that decrease the penalty for this stamina, which I haven't spec'd into, but so I have continued wearing my knockoff Matrix uniform, and then I just make it look slightly better. That all right. Let's juice up that other one. See what's in there.
Good eyes.
Yeah, good eyes. Oh, purple's good. Purple's a good sign. We are grave robbing. Note it. Come on, man. Some gems. Some gems. You occasionally get unique items that have different stats that are worth getting excited about. I think that was... I got like this one, which is where I get essence by being close to people. And this one gives critical hits poison damage, which is also pretty good. But they got a... What is that noise? Oh, is that just what... Is that what this sounds like? I guess so. Alright, well... Oh, retrieve the relic. And it's optional. Hitmonchan says, just call it tomb raiding and everyone will be cool with it. That is true. I'm gonna bring it to a museum. That makes it all better. Do I retrieve the relic? Is a question. I'm gonna do what any godlike would do. And save before I do it. Godlikes can save scum. That's a known fact. Let's see. Oh god, it's a whole false idol.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
That doesn't sound good. More skeletons. Well. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, no. Ah, he ran. Oh. Good shot. Oh, God. Oh, he's fast. Oh, and we got a skeleton priest. They're the worst. Oh, they're not messing around.
On your right. Nothing stops you.
No.
Right flank.
Beyond sync.
Oh. See, if they actually are facing you with shields, that does protect them. Alright. Oh. And now we clean up. This is just cleaning. All this litter. Daedra. Some kind of more special crafting material. Yeah, so, you know, not not a lootathon, right? And that kind of ties back into the idea, like, you're gonna have a handful of weapons that you're gonna put some serious time into upgrading, and those weapons are gonna feel good, and it's gonna feel like you have made some, you know, progress in terms of what you... It's like, it's almost like you're speccing into your weapons as much as you're speccing your level character abilities and stuff like that. Which I do like. You know, when you open up a chest or whatever, especially when it glows purple obsidian, and it's just
That earthquake must have
upgrade materials.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
That's a little more... Oh. Oh. This whole place flooded while we were gone. Look at that. Look at that. Don't get too excited when you're opening chests, is I guess what I'm ultimately saying. The enchanting materials. They gotta let me start enchanting stuff. But yeah, this has been... We played for 3 hours, and we've done we did one mission that I was halfway through when we started the stream. And we've been doing, this has all just been one random mission that I got. Random side quest. And there's, looks like there's still quite a bit left to it. This place is completely different now. Look at that up there. We can get up there. Well, not from there, though. Hold on, we can get up there. What is up there? Okay. How much softwood do I have now? Oh, one softwood away again. And I could upgrade it again, but I still don't know if that's the best. If I should upgrade it or I should just wait till I get a better one. that I'll start at a higher tier. But anyway, folks, that is a tiny little bit of Avowed. You can hear everybody else's thoughts on this episode of the Min-Max Show, this week's episode, which is up now. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for looking at it with me. It's good to be streaming again. I still plan to do this, you know, most Thursdays, like I said. It took me a month to get my computer back before or after the winter break. So, but we're back up and running. Nothing has broken, which is a good sign. So we will do more of these. Probably next week we'll be taking a look at something new, or maybe playing some more of this. Who knows? But in the meantime, thanks for all the subs today. And let's send you guys on to watch something else today. Let's see what's cooking. I remember how to do this. We got... Who do we got? Oh, we got all kinds of stuff here. How about we send you to... we'll send you to Cressub, who's playing Inspector Waffles, an adventure game inspired by Game Boy games. That sounds cool. Go say hi over there, and we'll see you next week. See ya. See ya. There's a countdown, but we'll wait for the countdown. We'll keep waving until the countdown's over. All right. See you guys later.